have live vertical. We now have live horizontal. It says I'm live. It says you're live. Am I live? I don't know. So, I'm trying here. Oh yes, I'm live on the vertical stream as well, which is handy. Shalini says, hi, John finished just in time. John, did he even start? Because I didn't get any notifications for him. All I got was, I might go live, and beg for some, birthday treats, shall we say. And I said, well, if you're going to, then I'm going live at 8:30, so do it before then. And apparently, he did do that. So, good evening, Shalini. Good evening, anybody that is available and on either of these streams right now. I can see that I am live in both formats. We're going to chill out. We're going to chat. We're going to... Hi, Julie. Sounds like he had a nice birthday. It does sound like he had a nice birthday, and I'm glad that he had a nice birthday. He should have had a nice birthday. You're only 116 once. So, here's to the next 116. But he did tell me, well, he showed me a picture of him standing next to a stuffed deer, and it gave me, that thought. When he shuffles off his mortal coil, if we want to continue shows over on the other channel, over on Chasing Descent, we just get him stuffed. We just put him in front of the camera. It'll be like he was, never gone. I love him dearly. Don't worry. But, contingency plans, if you will. Vaughn on the vertical stream says, John's stream was spectacular. You've got a lot to live up to, mate. Do I though? Do I? And John says, as me, you'll be stuffed before me, mate. Well, let's all, together, sitting in our computers, sing a happy birthday to John, shall we? Are we ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John. You are getting that from me to you. And I guarantee you that there was also at least one person sitting at their computer watching this. It could have been Julie, it could have been Dreadeye, it could have been Vaughn, it could have been Shalini singing Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'll stop now. I'll stop now. I bet you are tearing up. I bet you are. I bet you're sitting there going, oh, they were both singing. See? I got the room going despite the fact they weren't even in the room. That's how good it was. And if you're watching on the vertical stream, there is a horizontal stream. You are both going at the same time. All you have to do is go to the channel and click through to the horizontal if you want to join that one, or if you prefer a better view for your phone, if you're watching on your phone already on the horizontal and you want to go vertical, once again, just go to the channel, click on whichever stream tickles your fancy. Shalini was singing as well. 3 of them. I got 3 of them singing. 3 of them. You know what? I'm happy. It could have just been 1. It could have been none. But I've got 3 of them admitting to it. And so more of them probably did it. I didn't catch your stream, John. And the reason I didn't catch your stream is because I was never notified of it. Had I been notified of it, I would have watched it whilst I was warming up here. Now, our Shalini has asked if we can do some music tonight. Now, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Oh, I've got a fucking haircut. For a haircut. I have my hair cut off. Look, there you go. So I'm going to do things a little bit differently tonight. So at some point, maybe about 25 minutes, half an hour in, I'm going to end the vertical stream. It's going to go. Boop. Bye-bye. So if you're watching on the vertical stream and you want to continue watching, then you'll have to become a channel member from just 99p a month to continue watching the musical part of the show. Because at around 5 to 9 p.m., the show's going members only so that we can do music. Because I only do that for the people that support me. I know it sounds like a little bit of a, dicky bitchy thing, but there might be some things every now and again where I'll just burst out into some song or into some music for everybody. But the people that really support what I do over here and what we do over here, if they ask for it and they're members, I don't see why not. We can do a little bit for the members only. It's what we do every fortnight anyway, so every 2 weeks. We usually do a members only stream where it's mostly music. They pick the songs, we all have a laugh. It's good fun. But I thought I'd open tonight, a little bit of a chat, a little bit of a chill, see how we're all doing, see if there's, anything else that you guys want to talk about. This is, this is the movie and review channel. This is what we do over here. Theme parks, hotels, travel, all of that. So I thought we could maybe, it's been 2 weeks already, Julie. We are all aging. We're all aging. It's, I mean, just take John, for example. It's his 116th birthday. So already, that's rolled around pretty quick. That's all I'm saying. now John's commenting as the outer place. Who are you to... And tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be... the outer play! Yeah, Shalini, time is going fast. Time travels very, very fast. Okay, so I'm going to try and do something like a little bit differently. I figured we could maybe watch some trailers together and critique them, go through them. What do you think? Or if you don't want to do that, we could watch some ride POVs. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on this channel over here. Because not just the things that have already been announced are coming up. It now appears that there could be quite a bit more coming up on this channel. Because our Natalie has been at Chessington World of Adventures today. And I believe she's been getting videos. I'm not terribly sure what she's filmed. I'm not terribly sure how much she's filmed. But I did send her out on the task of filming. And she told me she would place those videos within a Google Drive so that I can edit them and put them out and stuff like that. So hopefully, we have some video content today from our Natalie. Well, it won't come out today, but submitted to the channel. And then Lisa, who is another major contributor to this channel, has told me that, because she's a tour guide, among other things, and she has told me that she will be collecting some videos in places like Stonehenge this year, places in Paris, museums, travel-y stuff, extra content coming here to the channel so that we can just keep delivering, I guess. I guess that's the way to say it. Just keep delivering. Obviously, there's not going to be too much content on the channel over this next week. I'm going to get the mini golf video finished. God damn, that's hard to edit. Don't ask. But I'll get that out. I'll do some more, possibly some more movie style content, maybe some theme park news updates. I'm thinking about doing some of those. John says, should I go to Overton Bridge? Sure, go to Overton Bridge. Get content. Go travel. But then, not this coming week, the week after, we've got the Butlins trip, and there's going to be a heck of a lot of content coming out from the Butlins trip. So stay tuned for that. And there's going to be a lot of family content involved in that as well, because my wife and children will be with me, and I'm sure they'll be part of the content as well, part of the videos as well. I mean, I know there are people here in the chat right now that love it when my wife gets involved. There's a few other places that hopefully I'll be able to cover in the near weeks, but then just a couple of days after Butlins, as you guys know, I will be getting on Le Tunnel, or Le Shuttle, as it's called now. It used to be called the Eurotunnel. And driving to Paris, well, not actually Paris, but Disneyland Paris, which is kind of Paris, but not. Just outside of Paris. And then, after that, we have, I'm not going to Hyperia opening day at Thorpe Park. I had considered it, but because of the disability access system and how messed up that is with Merlin at the moment, and it is messed up, okay? Because of the accessibility system, we won't be going opening day because there were no ride access passes available. There were park tickets available, so I could have gone into the park, but I would have just had to have stared at the rides. Stare at the rides. Can't really go on those, despite the fact that with my Merlin annual pass, I would have been able to go in the park. And this is where I think the problem with the system really lies. If there is capacity for the park, there needs to be capacity for the disabled. There really does. You can't say you're paying for this annual pass, the same as everybody else, but because too many people who have additional needs have decided before you they want to come, then despite the fact you are coming and you can pick this date, you can't have that additional help. And I don't know how legal all of this is, and I don't know if it would survive a court challenge. I'm just going to be straight up. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's something that we are actively speaking with the director of accessibility at Merlin about in the background. It is something that we do disagree with. However, we do see that the new version of the system works well. I can't fault what I've experienced so far. However, we will be going on the 27th of May. So Bank Holiday Monday. Wish me luck. To Thorpe Park to hopefully experience Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Hopefully. I say hopefully because it's going to be a new coaster. It's had its first weekend open. There might be downtime. It might go down. You don't know. We never know how these things are going to go. But we will do a vlog and all of that from there, and we'll let you know what we think of it. Personally speaking, I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm not sure I'm going to love it. And I'll tell you why. Because it's less than 30 seconds of prime ride time. So once you're off of that lift hill, it's big, it's imposing, it's intimidating. You stare up at it and it's, whoa. But you're dropping off that lift hill. You are doing, it's sort of an Immelman turn. Then you're going down, you're doing this sort of outer bank snake dive into one of the coolest looking dive stalls I've ever seen. And then it's down into the water splash, up over an airtime hill, round a corner, over another airtime hill and into the brake run, and then it is over. And you are going to be taking that at over 80 miles an hour. It is going to be over in a flash. And that's my one worry for this ride. You know, you've invested tens of millions of pounds in a ride, and people get 30 seconds of prime ride time. I don't count lift hill as prime ride time. Hey, I don't even count the tiny little outer bank turn that comes out the station as prime ride time. So from the top of that lift hill to the brake run, 30 seconds maximum. And I just don't know if that's enough time to get excited. I don't know if that's enough time to enjoy it. I can't say for sure, but it's entirely, you know, it's going to be a matter of opinion, obviously. And once we are able to experience it on Monday, May 27th, you can tell I've barely slept this weekend. We will do just that, and we will give you our honest opinions on it. And even if the grain are all saying it's great and we don't think it is, we're not going to go with the grain. We're not going to go with the crowd. We'll tell you what we really think. And if I have to eat some humble pie and say, well, you know what, despite the fact it was only 30 seconds of prime ride time, some of the best 30 prime seconds of ride time in the world, I'll happily do that as well. I've got no issues doing that. It just worries me when you've got such a short ride experience. It looks good. It looks imposing. It looks intimidating. It looks fun. That weird outer bank element on it is... I don't even know what to call that thing. In fact, let's try and take a look at it, shall we? Let's take a look at some of it. I've got the... So, I'm going to try this. So, for both streams... I'm going to try and get a video running. Give me a second. I just want to see the test run itself. There's someone here. This is from someone called Leo J. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try, and I think if I do this, give me a second. If I send you there, you should see it on the vertical. Now you should see it on the horizontal. So this is Hyperia at Thorpe Park. This is the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. This is it coming out of the station, Le Station, extremely slowly because it was its first test run. Now, the other scary / intimidating thing is no over-the-shoulder restraints. It's just that lap bar sitting there. Anyway, let's skip this forward. It's going to come out the station. It's going to ride round this outer bank turn here, as you can see. And then it's going to spend about 6 years on the lift hill as it was the first test run. So we will skip forwards, wait until it gets to the top. And like I say, this thing looks intimidating. It looks scary. It's at the top. Over it goes. Here it goes. Okay, so first drop. Up into the Immelmann. Down. Then you can see over the back here, this weird outer banked element that looks... I don't even know what to call that. Like a snake dive or something, maybe? And it's going to go up into the stall, which holds you inverted. Then down into the water splash, which will be down at the bottom there. Up over the airtime, what a wave turn it looks like. And over into the brake run. And it's over. It's done. And that's my worry for this ride. It's over in a flash. Boom. Done. Gone. Let me change to that on the vertical stream. We should be back on thing. I'm trying to run both versions of the stream at once. So I'm trying. I'm hoping that we can. But what I'm going to do now, in fact, is going to thank anyone and everyone that's been watching on the vertical stream. Because I know that I've been asked by a few people to do some members only music stuff. So if you want to become a member from just 99p a month, feel free to click that join button and then join us on the horizontal version of this stream, which is running concurrently right now. All you've got to do is go to the channel, click the horizontal, because I'm about to kick that over to members only, and then we'll get on with some music. So if you're on the vertical, thank you for watching this. Thank you for joining us. Come join us if you want as a member on the members only section of this stream from just 99p a month on the currently running horizontal stream. Bye, vertical folks.